The reports that Amy Roloff and her husband Chris Marek are divorcing have been addressed by the star of Little People, Big World. When Amy recently traveled across the nation by herself to see her family, rumors of their breakup started to circulate. The Little People, Big World star posted an ecstatic Instagram post about Chris on Sunday, along with a photo of herself and her hubby at the airport. The duo was seen smiling in the adorable photo as they waited to catch their aircraft at their departure gate. Amy said in the caption, "We're in Italy for our first wedding anniversary. I love you." Chris Marek, followed by an emoji of a heart. "We're staying here for a few days with our friends from Cortona before heading to Florence." There were also photos from Amy and Chris's last trip to Italy in the Instagram collection post. There are pictures of the celebs with their pals, along with glimpses of the Tuscan countryside, cobblestone streets, and famous vineyards. Happy anniversary! Greetings were all over the post comment area. But not long ago, several followers asked whether Amy and her husband were no longer together. Amy just went back without Chris to see relatives and friends in her homeland of Michigan. She posted pictures of her loved ones on Instagram with the description, "While I was only in Michigan for a few days, it was well worth it to see my dad, spend time with family, and celebrate my nephew and wife's marriage. I'm grateful that I was able to attend, and God is good." However, when several supporters saw Chris was missing from all the celebrations, they were worried. "Where did you drop Chris off, Amy?" In the comments section, someone inquired. "Beautiful pictures, but where is Chris?" was added by another. Although Amy didn't reply to either comment at the time, she did state in the caption that she was prepared to contact Chris again. Amy addressed fan reports that she and Chris had quietly split up before their anniversary vacation to Europe. In front of two Florida-based pals, Amy shared a photo of herself grinning while wearing a pink shirt. Chris flashed the wedding band on his finger with a big smile over her right shoulder. "What a great time," Amy wrote as the photo's caption. "Wonderful companions, delicious food, and fun card games. Thank you both for staying with us." When Chris returned to the picture, supporters expressed their happiness and relief in the comments area. "Thank heavens the rumors aren't true," an admirer wrote. The TLC personality gave Chris a long Instagram tribute earlier this month to celebrate his 60th birthday. Amy said, "It would be an understatement to say you changed my life. Despite your acceptance of me for who I am, I keep learning and developing so that I may keep trying to be the greatest version of myself. Today, you are riding into the sunset with me as my companion. My buddy and my affection are you." At her old house, Roloff Farms in Hillsboro, Oregon, where she spent decades living with her family, Amy and Chris got married about a year ago. She ended by expressing her desire for more time spent with Chris. "More of us, enjoying each other and the times we spent together, going on excursions, observing birds, riding bikes, playing games, taking walks, and learning new things about one another and ourselves. I'm glad you choose me and are in my life, and I celebrate you because you're an amazing man." Prior to their 2017 divorce, Amy had been married to Matt Roloff for 29 years. They have 4 children together. Amy Roloff of Little People, Big World, wed her longtime partner Chris Marek in Oregon on Saturday. According to People, Amy Roloff and Chris Marek were married at Roloff Farms in Hillsboro in front of 146 friends and family members in an outdoor ceremony. According to Entertainment Tonight, Michael Williams conducted the ceremony and escorted Roloff down the aisle. According to People, Marek's best man, Rick Hanks, wrote the song Heart to Heart, which Roloff walked up to as he reached the gazebo. The Macy Guard Band played music throughout the reception, which took place under an outside tent. According to People, the band played At the End of the Day, which was the couple's first dance. "Our marriage is a lifetime together, but our wedding day is a special day," Roloff told the magazine. "I grin at the thought that I will spend the rest of my life with Chris. It was difficult to organize a traditional wedding and all the things that usually go into it to what we wanted at our wedding." And, Roloff said, "I had the impression that the two were at odds with one another at times. The two of us, Chris and I, are ultimately what matter. Bringing our two lives together into one and sharing it with our loved ones is the goal. According to Entertainment Tonight, in September 2019, Marek proposed to Roloff. Roloff's 27-year marriage to Matt Roloff ended in 2015, and the couple has 4 children together. Alumni of Little People, Big World Audrey Roloff seems to be repeating a narrative, except this time she's talking about her brother Bode rather than Ember. It all comes down to how he responded to having a second sibling. Her son had hoped expecting another sibling when Mirabella, sometimes known as Mira, came on May 23rd. The former TLC diva revealed to her followers in 2021 that Ember desired a younger sibling. Rather, she received a younger brother named Radley Knight. Throughout the pregnancy, she referred to the unborn child as a female since she desired a younger sibling. However, Ember grew extremely protective of the baby and refused to let him go once he was born. Again and again, Bode is given the same tale by Amy Roloff's wife. In contrast to Jacob and Isabel Roloff, who never post a picture of their son Mateo on social media, Audrey Roloff is the whole opposite. Instagram is always filled with images and videos of the children. Fans of Little People, Big World believe that she is taking advantage of her kids in order to make money. It is common to hear accusations of privacy violation. Thus, Little People, Big World followers express their frustration at the recurring narrative of bonding, albeit with a different child, this past weekend. Before the weekend, the former star of Little People, Big World, posted a loop of Bode looking dejected on her Instagram account. A picture of him with his younger sister, Mira, also arrived. His mother said, "When you go from being the least excited sibling to the most obsessed sibling literally overnight," in her caption. Bode had a deep affection for her from the time of her birth. Soon after Audrey Roloff's post appeared on Reddit, the repetitive anecdote of Bode seems to have angered the reviewers. The original poster wrote, "How long will he be reminded that he has no desire for a sister? Isn't a charming moment enough to stand alone?" In the comments section, TLC viewers resumed their battle against the purported child exploitation. These are a few of their opinions. When she had Radley, she did the same thing with Ember. These are personal times. How can Jeremy let his wife take advantage of their kids to the extent where, in my opinion, it's worse than TLC? It doesn't matter. He will cherish and guard his sister. My parents are awful, but at least mine never got along. Stay still or hold off. I need to get my phone. Every day, I record and upload everything. What will be going through their children's minds when they look back on all these photo shoots later in life? They admit that they regret being on Little People, Big World when they were younger, yet they still treat their own children the same way. How do you feel about Audrey Roloff's insistence that Bode would prefer a baby brother rather a baby sister? Do you recall her acting in the same manner toward Radley and Ember?